Yeah, so this is the East Central and South Africa Microsoft Excel Forum, brought to you by Crisp Excel Training and Consultant. To support the webinars, you can go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. There are many more other webinars by many other experts. So today I'm excited to have Bo. Bo is one of those mysterious Excel wizards that we have on LinkedIn, if you have ever followed him. His areas of expertise is advanced dynamic arrays and lambda functions, logical thinking and puzzle solving, data cleaning and data transformation. And the top, you can follow him on LinkedIn. I'll share this on the charts. And he has a YouTube channel. I discovered that today. And it has very good videos also. Please consider subscribing in his YouTube channel. Our topic of today is mastering Excel logic using challenges. So
today is gonna be mainly about rebroadcasting, and then I have some sample over here, and then I'm gonna continue to do a lot of Crispo Sunday challenge here. If I just keep continuing doing this challenge, and then if there are any question, just go on. Just don't need to wait me to stop. Just ask the question so I can answer right now. So okay. Can I start now?
Yes. And if there's somebody with a question, you can raise your hand. I'll unmute you, or you can put it on the chat. Bo can answer it later or as he continues. Yeah, you can start. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with type of data here. So okay, the first one is the simple one, scalar, which is have one value, which is like normal one. And then we have one-dimensional array. Actually, we will call row vector, and row vector have one row minus and any column. So this is kind of row vector is go like this. Then we have a column vector, which is the vector with one column and n row. So it can be any row here, but the main thing is we have one column. So this is like a one-dimensional array. Then another type is two-dimensional array. So we have n row and m columns like this one. So this is a basic one. And before I'm going to do broadcasting, there are another type of array, which is like we have array of one value, where if you do a lot of dynamic array stuff, you will see this bracket, the curly bracket like this one. So this indicate array with one value, and then you will see if you do a lot of dynamic array, you get some confusion, because here I use sequence of 6 like this one, and then this one expand normally. But if I go with sequence of one value of array here, it will only show one value. So that might cause confusion on a newcomer without this array. So just a small tip here. And something more about this one. So if I have like text A, B here, if I go text split here, it can split normally into two values like this one. But again, if we have array of this, so the splitting is not showed A, B, it's just show the first one. So this is like small tip for me. Okay, so this is a array stuff. Then when we do broadcasting, we can do like I think I'm just gonna shift this down. Okay, let's continue with one. Okay, array broadcasting is like when we doing this part, and then I can plus or do any operation with scalar. So like vector with scalar, it will just act like 10 plus 6, 12 plus 6 here is go broadcasting on the scalar to be the same size of the vector. So this is like a vector with scalar. We also can do this vector with column with array like this one. So 6 broadcasting to 6, 6 row like this one. So it's broadcasting like this. So this is like vector and scalar broadcasting. So we instead of we have to go like 6 6 6 6 6 like this, we just go like only one values, and then it's just broadcasting. And this broadcasting can go in to many direction like this one. Then again, we have 2-dimensional array like this. We can use this one with scalar. So it's like multiply by 6, and every value here is multiplied by 6 like that. So this is broadcasting this 6 to be 2-dimensional array. Then we can go array with vector like this one. So this one is just like we pair this one up. So each of the column here is match each other, and then it's multiply each other here, and then it's go on like this. But something had to be careful, like this part, the dimensional have to be the same length here. So like 1 is fine, but if I go less than this one, we'll got NA like this, because it doesn't know, this column doesn't know how to pair with the data. So it will show an A like this one. But we can use benefit of this somehow. Like if we want to add other number, we can go if an A, because this will show an A. So it can go if an A like this one, and then show like 5. So this one go with 5. So if an A is very useful for this part. And this is like array with row vector. Array with column vector also work the same way. So this one, I go minus, so I can go like many direction. So here, the vector pairing each row on this part. So it's like pairing like this one. So this part will be 100 minus 50, 101 minus 50 is go like this. And then there are something that not work, because can we go broadcasting array with 2-dimensional array. So if I go plus here, instead of vector, I go to row like this. The result will be understandable, because it only pair these two with 0, and then the rest it doesn't know how to pair it. So it's showing A. And then this is how array broadcasting working. Most of the function in Excel except array broadcasting. So instead of just like operation, I can call like other function. Like if I can call like mid here with, okay, say I have some all sample. Okay, need some text. So okay, if I call ABC, and mid is part by sequence of 9 of 3 here. So this part will be in row column in column vector. So sequence of 3 here. I think I go with 4, and then this one will be a sequence of 4 in line. Oh, another thing is we can pair vector and vector together. So like this one. So here, if I go mid, this number with vector in column and then with vector in the array here, it also broadcasts into 2-dimensional array like this one. So this is like the useful of this one. Then there are some value some function that doesn't do broadcasting because it's like aggregate function. So just like if we sum all this, it will just show one value. And then if I want to plus 5 on each of this one, I cannot use sum because it will sum up to just one value like this one. So if I want to go plus, I just have to do this operation. But in some case where you may have like complicated one that require some function, another way to do is we can use map. But map with this one, and then I can lambda. I may go advanced about this, so stop me if you want to ask. So this is n here, represent each value of the map here, and then I can go sum n with 5. Yes. So it will act like this part, but I use map here. Then map can have second array. So if I go with 5, and then I have another parameter which is m here. I go m, sum n and m, and then sum. I think this will work because m is referred to 5 here, but it's showing value because this part have to be the same size. It means this one have 9 row. 5 also require 5 row, 9 row. So this one will show value because the size is not the same here. We can use broadcasting to do that. So instead of 1 5 value, I can go this part, multiply by 0, and then plus 5 to broadcast 5 to be the same size of this array. Or this is one way to do. I can go with if or any other function that work this way. So okay, now we have 5 of 9 row here. So I can go this part instead of just 1 5 here, I go with 9 5. Now it's work. And there will be some question like why do we have to do this? Okay. So the sum function is just for demonstrate. There are other functions that require like this way. So one is like if we want to find minimum or median, like if I have a rank from 2 to 5, and I want my result to be not over minimum of 2 and maximum of 5 here. The way to do normally, if I have to go like median with 2 and 5 and the value we need. So this will not, okay, I have to lock cell here. And then if I go down, so this will limit the value, okay, say 3, 4, okay. So this median will limit the value between 2 and 5 here. So it will not go over there. Then if we have to do from all of this with median, it will not work. So if I go median with this, with 2 and 5, again, just like some function, it's just show one value between all of this. So it will be median of all this number. If we want to go like byrow onto each value of this, so we can use the same technique. So I have to go map the value we want. I need number 2, but 2 have to be broadcast into 9 rows. So I think I'll just go with let's number. Okay, this would be number. Then this would be n. Then if n, this means I think I'll just go with multiply by 0. Okay, n multiplied by 0 will get 0, and then I'm broadcasting 2 here. Then I can go another time with n multiplied by 0 plus 5. Now I have 5 of 9 rows here. I can go lambda I j k. Then I can median I j k. So it's just work the same way as I like copy down the value here, but instead this is dynamic array, so I don't have to copy down. So these are the concept of dynamic array broadcasting in Excel. Okay, now I want to continue on the challenge. So this is a quiz, easy Sunday challenge on this one. First challenge here, you can see that we have to split each student name and then keep the history. So this name have to be split into 3. And this is one value, but we have to broadcast into 3. So how to do that? First, stay with one value. So if I go text split on this part, comma, like this, it's go like this. So it's split into 3. And then how do I expand this history into 3? Use broadcasting. So let A, okay, I think I'm use another variable. Okay, my variable name will be not good, but it's just for demonstrate. So A is this one. And since this is a text, so I can go with if this is more than 0 or something else, I can go with this part. Now, instead of 1, I have 3. So, and then this is broadcasting. And then if I want value, so I can stack A and this part. I also got this one. So this is one way. Another way, we may try maybe, okay, I can just stack here. But HSTACK is not support for broadcasting, so it just shows one value here, and then with this NA, I have to fill out with NA. So like if NA here, I have to go with this value again. Okay, let's say this one is B. So another way to do is like I have to go if NA instead of broadcasting to fill out this one. Okay, another way. If I have 1 and 0, so this is row vector, and then I have column vector like this. We can broadcast this into 2-dimensional with broadcasting. So I can go like if, okay, just say if 1 and 1 here, I want A. And 1 is stand for true, and then any number that not 0 is false. 0 is false, and then any number that not 0 is true. So this one is true here. I got true and true to return this one. But if I go with 1 and 0, this means the first part will go for 1. The second part will go for false, which I can go like B. So it also do the broadcasting here. So then this is the way to go. Then we have to go every row on this part, which require other function, which is I can go reduce. So the way reduce is we need to, so okay, the first one we have to go like this. Second one we go to the second row. Third time we have go third row like this. Now to run like this one require either sequence or we can use rank. Okay, so first method is I'll go with let. Usually I use C for my whole data. One way is I can go by sequence of row of C. Now I get 1, 2, 3 here, and then for 1, 2, 3, I can index this part. Oh, index this part with row 1, row number here and column 1, give the first value. And okay, lock cell here. If I go row number 2, I can run like this. And then if I want the subject part, I can change this one to number 2 to get the subject part. So this is how. Then let's build the formula. So let's see, it's all data here. Then I can go reduce sequence. Start value is have to be some part, so I go with 0, and then oh, I got it. I can use this one as a header because I will reset it, this one down. Then I go sequence of row of C. So this one you run from 1 to 4, and then lambda A is this part, and then I will be number, which is 1 to 4. First, I need index of C by 1, by I by 1. Okay. And now I go for 4 times, it will go for the last cell. Then this part, I can go text split, comma, space here, go split like this. And use the same concept, this one. I can go if, I can go if like this, depend, but I think I'll go this one. So here, I'll go. So if 1 and 0, if it's true, then I'll go with this part. If it false, I want index of C by I, column 2. Like this. Now, we will go to the last part here, and then we want to stack from beginning. So this one will be we stack on A. Let's now we go broadcasting like this. So this is the one way to solve. Another way is there are some technique about if we don't want to go like sequence like this one. So another technique is, okay, I'm going showing this one with map. This value here. And if I want the first value here, I can go like this. So I can use range of last row. So this part it's showing cal now. Okay. So if I'm here at C2 and then I go C4 until this, I'll get the whole value. Then if I want the first value, I can change this one to array with plus sign. And this is technique to select the first value on the array. So this part will select the first one. And then if B go to number 5 here, select the first part on this 5. And this is, if it's 6, it's show grace. And then if it's 7, show this. So now I can go with this technique to get the first value to do the split. Okay, I can still, okay, I just redo everything. So I'm start with reduce, header, this part, lambda, oh wait, lambda A and B here. Now I want to go if 1, 0, and then the 0 part, I already have one, which is V here, and then I can go V stack. Not good. Oh, it's just show. Oh, V stack. I have to go V stack with A. Sorry. Okay, so this is just V stack the last part. The first part using this technique. And then text split. Okay, before that, just go with add sign, change to array, and then V until last one here. Now I get the first part like this one. And then now I need to split this one. So this one will be text split on this is comma 0. So, okay, so this is another way, depend on what you like, but this kind of quite convenient and shorter. Okay. So, okay, I'm going for the next one.
Before you go on, why didn't you use byrow on the previous one?
Byrow, this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Byrow. Okay, let's say I have 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Byrow. If I go with sum, it will return only one value here.
Okay.
So it goes one value. Then if I want two value here, what happened with byrow here? So if I go lambda x and then just return x. Now the x, okay, I'll go with r here. R is to the value of two row here. So this inside of this R, we have two value and it will have like this one. So it cannot display more than one value. So it have to be only one. So if I go like the same thing, add plus R, it will show the first one. Fine. If I want the second value, I can go index of R by row 1, column 2. This is fine. I can do any other concat or concat R. It join it, but it only have one value. So with this one, I have to expand to many row and then two columns. So that's why byrow doesn't work here.
Okay.
Good question.
You can go.
Yeah.
Okay. You can continue.
Okay, thank you. So good one. This one. Oh, so this one we want to group the product cell and then keep the first occurrence solution. Okay. Sure, this one require broadcasting. Okay, first thing to do is this one is sort to get the same group in the same order. So now we have almost the same thing here. Now we want to get rid of this part. I don't think this one require array broadcasting. Okay. So to do this one, we want to know which one is the first value here. So okay, now I can X match here with the same thing. And then X match will only find the first value. So this one will be number 1, 1, and then the duplicate part will also show the same thing, the same number 1 here. And then if I have sequence of rows, how many rows here? 9. Then if I can compare this part with this part, okay, true, false here. So the false part is this part, and then I want false part to be blank. I can go with okay, repeat this when true or false. I got blank like this one. This one doesn't require broadcasting. Okay, but that's fine. So with this, I can combine all formula together. So okay, let's start from let's see is this one. Then I want the first column. So okay, A will be take C column 1. First column, and then I want this sequence. So X match A with A. Now I got the sequence like this, and then I compare with sequence of 1 to 9. So sequence of rows of C or A, doesn't matter. I got true false. Then, first part, I have to sort first. Forgot sort this part. Then I can repeat this part. But the problem here is, oh, I got it. Why I use this one? So, okay. Here we have column vector, but I want to broadcast this column vector with number 1 here. So it will have like expand one column like this one to be 1, and then I can go with if is this true, then I want value like this. So okay, so if this, I want this, else I go with blank, it also go like this. So now broadcasting, stop here. Same technique I used previously, so I can go if 1 0. So this will be a row vector with 1 and 0. If it's true, I go with this part, which is true false here. If it's false, I go with 1. So now I broadcasting 2 column with this, and I can go with another if. If this is true, then I want the C. If it's not, I want blank. Okay, so let's go like this. Okay, this is one way. Another way. Start with true false, which is the main part we have here. Broadcasting. Okay, I can multiply 1 and 1 without if. Oh no. Wait, I have to put get here. Oh, it's not work here because false also broadcasting into this one, which is I don't want this. Okay, so I can go with 0 plus. Now it's better because any number that not 0 is true. So I can go like this. So another way. So I can go if again. C blank. Any. Okay, so this is another way. I'll push this one away here. What else I can go? This is the main part. Okay. Another way is not broadcasting, but I use Excel function. So we have this, same one. Then I want another column with 1 value. I can, this is not broadcasting, but I use function here. So expand here. Expand require array. Row I don't do. Column I want 2 column, and then I want to pad with 1. So this is another way to do. You can expand like this, and the rest is the same. If this part C blank way. What else? So this is like how I practice to do something. I try to solve with very option alternate method. So like I can go on easy one, I can go more, but the hard one is hard to think. So it's like some kind of that. I think this one should be it. So I'm gonna move on. Interrupt me at any point you have. Okay. So this will be fun.
If you have a question, you can put it on the chat, or you can raise your hand. Yeah, we can continue.
Now, so this one, we have activity here, and then we have to activity here, and then again, this is the student. This means to do this one, we have to know which staff have activity, and then this is almost the same like this part, except that we have to broadcast this part to match with stop here. So use the same question. Could you explain the use of add to select the first line? Okay, good. Okay, add sign. Okay, if there are two functions of that add sign here, if I go with just add with some range, okay, range array. Okay. So if I'm here, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Add this. So you may see this one on table. Okay, so if I go with 2, 3, 4 again, change this one to table A here, to T. If I go with this, oh wait, I didn't use the formula. Where do I set that one? Use formula. I forgot. I haven't turned on for a very long time. Use table name. Yep, here. Okay. So this is one use of add sign. So it will select column A with the intersection of this row. So that's why it always select the same row, and it works the same here. If I go with this part, it will select intersection between the current cell and this array. So it will go like this part intersect with this to get number 1, this part. And then if I go out of the range, it show value because there are no intersection between this array and current row here. So this is it's showing value. Again, if I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in column, okay, wait, I have to move this one away. Add with this part, lock cell. So this one have no intersection, it show value. But when it have some intersection, it will show that value, and then this show again. Another thing is it cannot show by more than one value. So add of not vector. So this is 2-dimensional array here. It also doesn't work because this one requires one value, and then this part have to be vector in order of this to work. So this one not work. So this is with range, with array. Okay. Okay. Something to know about range or array. So if it range, I can use is ref of this. It will show true because this one is reference or range. And if I do any operation on this, which is easier, is the plus sign. Now this part is not array, not reference anymore. This part become array. And when we use add with array, it will select the first value. So here it will select number 1, which is the first value on the array. So it not show value like this one. And then it doesn't matter where we are. It doesn't go intersection. It will just select the first value. So this is the shorthand of index 1, 1. Same. Just shorthand. It's just shorter. So any array sequence of 5 by 9 start with 2. Got this? If I put add sign here, it will select the first part, which is number 2. So it's go number 2. And if I go F9 here, it will only have 2. So this also that's mean that this will be scalar of 2. So I can still go sequence with this one, with number 2. I got 2. But if this is array, say I go with 2, okay, 3, like this one. Again, the problem that I talked earlier, which we cannot go some array with array like this one. So it's only show one value here. But with add sign, this one also change because it's only select one value, the first one. So this part will be changing from one value of array into scalar. So it's also expand like this one. And it is the same. So index 3 with array here with 1, 1. Also work like this. Okay. So this is how apps work. Okay, some more here. I'm not sure it's gonna work. It's okay. So if I have index of 2, 3, 4, and then I want the second value, which is number 3. Let's go like this. Not sure it's work. Sequence. Okay, still work. Some case it doesn't work. Not sure. Okay, let's try this plus. Okay, so this case it doesn't work. So this part is array, and then I only use one index, which is row number. So the whole part here is still array, so it doesn't work. It only show one here. And to make this one work, we have to go to scalar. So I have to put the correct, to put both row and column to make this one scalar. So this is work. If we leave this blank, it will not work. And then with this part, I can put add sign to force this one into scalar. So it still also work here. So this is how add work. And then the previous one, which one? Okay, this one. With part. Okay, here again, I change this reference or rank into array with plus sign to select the first part. That's why I can select this part. And if I'm not using this one, see, because it's not intersect with the cell that I lie in. So I put it here. It not intersect with this row, so it show value here. And another thing is this one is 2 column, so it's not work. So around this part, okay. Hope this one is clear. Okay, I'll change this one into array to make it work. Okay, so this is almost the same. I'm gonna use add sign. So I'm gonna use the same. I will run through this part. Again, I don't like the table reference. So Alt GO, I'm changing this one back into not use. Okay. I'm gonna go with this, and then I'm gonna split it part, and then I'm gonna use add sign to select the first part here. So again, reduce with 2 here. And then I'm gonna run through this part, A, B, and then I can V stack A and take split B with, have to split into row. What's wrong? One thing. Here is blank. It's the splitting doesn't work here. Okay, before we start. Okay. So I have to handle with this blank here. So if it's blank, do nothing. I have to check that. So if v is more than blank, more than 0, I go v stack. If not, I just go with A. Now it's just like stack. So this is the second column. Then I have to broadcast the first part, which is I will use if again. So here, if 1 or 0, the 0 will be the second column. So 0 have to be here. And then if it's 1, I just put 1 here first. Wait. We stack. What's wrong? Wait. If 1 with part, okay, missing bracket. Now I just add 1 here. Now I want to add the activity code. So same, add plus v until this. So it will select the first column, first value, depend on how I run here. So D3, it will be D3 to C8, and first value will be PB. Second time, D7, D4 until B8, first value is TA. So go like this. Now I have like this. Then when I got this, I can, I thought I can go with group by, but actually this one I have to expand into more. So this means if I use pivot by, this have to be 1. This, okay. This have to be 1, have to be 2, this have to be 3. Then I have to assign the number for each student. This means this part I have to sort by student. Then I don't need the header because I cannot sort with header. So just go with 0 and then drop out. Then I want to sort by student staff here. So I can sort. Wait, I think I'm just gonna put this into first column. So I'm gonna use 0 and 1 instead. So this now sort first column and then sort. Default of sort is first column, so I don't have to put any option here. So let's go like this. Now I want to assign number here. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. So the way to do this is quite similar to what we have before. So I will go X match on this to get one value. And then if I have sequence of rows of this part, and see, you have sequence like this, and then this one, 1, 2, 1, 2. This means I have to deduct by this. I got 0, 1, 2, 0, 0, 1, and then add 1 again. I've got sequence that I need here. So let's try. So this will be C. First column will be A will be take C first column. So this will be A. And then X match A to get the sequence. Then I need the sequence number. So sequence of rows A minus this and plus 1. So this will be the index for use in function pivot. So now I can go pivot by this sequence. And then column will be the name, which is A here. Value will be the second column on C. So I can go index C column 2. Then I need function. The function will be just the first one. So I can go with single. Just select E, SIN, GLE. Am I spelled it right? No. How to spell? S-I-N. I don't know how to spell. Okay, concat. Okay, and then I don't want 0 for the row. So it's go like this, and then I can drop the first column out to get weight, single, how to
LE, yeah, that one.
L. Okay, doesn't matter.
LE, yeah.
Again, please. S-I-N.
SINGLE.
L-E. Okay.
Yeah, that's supposed to
I
be
bet.
single, but it's not showing.
Ah, right. Yep. Okay. So anything? So this is the sort may be different, but it's almost the same. So this is how to do. So I have 10 minutes left. Okay. Another one or question?
Think you can continue. If you have a question, please put it on the chat.
Okay. I think this one doesn't require broadcasting. Okay, so
you can solve it. You can solve it also.
Okay, yep. We need to sum product per quarter where temperature is between -5 and -10. Okay, so first we need quarter from this month, and I need month first. So month of this part, and then to find quarter, one way to do is like I can ceiling, round it up with 3, divide by 3 to get quarter. So 1 to 3 would be 1, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, quarter to 3 to 6. So this is usual way. Another way is tricky one. I multiply this number by 10. And if I change this one to date, I control Shift 3 here. So you can see that this is Jan, this is Feb, this is March, this is April. This means if I got the month number, this one will be quarter. So I can go with another month here to get quarter. Go back. So anyway, but this way I use. Then this one require group by, so I can just go group by this part with the number and sum. Oh, thanks, scriptural. Oh, just see the question. Wait. The difference between single function and add. Okay, it's the same, but it's longer. So here I can use single. It's work the same way. And then you can see that when I type that, it revert back to this sign here. Okay, try again. So if I go SINGLE, it's revert back to this, and then
the fee.
Oh, V here is have to be something. Okay.
Yes.
Again, it's revert back to add sign, so we cannot use. Oh, again, this part. I missed the end. Yep, it's changed back to this part, and then here I cannot type add here. It doesn't work that way, so I have to go single. But basically, it works the same way. So single, only time I use single is in pivot by or group by. But outside of that, I just use add sign. So, okay, go back to this. I don't need total, so this one will be 0. Then I have to filter this temp. So just go with the filter part. So this temp have to be less. Okay, wait. -5 to be this side, between, so equal. And the part have to be, am I go right direction? No, wrong direction. Have to be more here, more here. Okay. Oh, one thing, when I filter out, Q3 is missing. So it's go like this. And it missing out because this filter will not show any value that doesn't have in filter. So this not work. Now I have to change the value to be 0 instead. So I multiply it inside here instead to keep the 0 here. Oh, and another thing, and it Q. Yep. So here is this. 5 minutes. Another one. Okay. Another one is, what is this? Generate dynamic schedule, work travel, given start date, and the activity rest is allowed on weekend. It's between working day. No rest is allowed on traveling day. So we work and rest, work and rest. Travel just straight on. And this is the date. Okay. So we need number of days from workday. So I can go with net workday from start date until this one here. So this is the end date, which is, oh wait, Control-3, which is should be the last way of work. Okay, it's offset by 1 because it's not include the last one, but that is fine. So okay, let S is this, then E is this end date. Now I can go E minus S to get how many days, and then sequence of that. Start by start date. F3, I got 12 days, and then the rest is just 8 days. So, right, 8 days. So I can restack another sequence of, oh, not just restack. Have to add value. So, okay, wait. So this is work. Then sequence of 8 days plus max of work. You get another date here. Okay, and then I can reset W and this. Okay, now I have all the date, and then I have to expand. Oh, this one can do broadcasting. So this part is, I can go with if 1 0. I use this a lot. It's convenient. Then I want to go travel. Then the first part, I have to check if it Saturday, Sunday here. Then I put it rest. Okay, so again, broadcast normally. This part I go with 0 at 0, and then if the date is weekday, I want to put work. The date is not. So I can check that with mod or workday or any function, but I prefer mod here. So Saturday and Sunday will be less than 2. So I can use that. So if mod of this by 7 less than 2, I want rest. If not, I won't work. Yep. Oh, it's not so bad. So I think we come to the end this question. So
My question is, can you solve that last challenge again? We have time. If you have time, a bit slower, because I think there's a
slower?
lot to learn in that. Yeah.
This one?
Yes.
On
That's last challenge. Yes. And now you
uh-huh.
solve it into steps, slow by slow. Because we have time.
Uh-huh.
If you have time, we can spend another
Okay,
15
okay.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. So this one slowly.
Yes.
So okay, more logical. I'll put this away. First, we need to find how many days, how many work day until the end, but it could this one. So I go with the normal function, workday, and then this one will count only how many work days. So like if I start from this and then I have 8. Now it just go with number 13 May, which is the next date on this one. Actually, I may have to minus 1 here to get 12, to get this part, the final day. But it doesn't matter because I only want how many days from that part. Okay, some more. Another function pairing this with this one is network day. So if we start from here and count it here, network day is 8, which is the same here. But that workday I have to offset by 1 because it count both start date and end date. So, but then I didn't use this one because I have to go like I want to know how many days from this into this, which is sequence of 12. Yep, 12 days. So here, let S, it's this part, and then last day be this. Then I go last day minus first day. I got how many days here, but I have to add 1 to get 12 days. So this is normal day counting. When I got this, I go sequence. I will have 1 to 12. And then I want it to start on the 1st May here. So I put S here. So now it start at 1st May. And then this is the first part. Now I want to add rest day on the weekend. And then, okay, I go do another way. So I can go week, day, this part. And this one have option. So if I go with no option here, I have to check both values. So 7 and 1, which is quite not convenient. I have to do something else. Like I have to go with equal to 7, equal to 1. Then I can have option like option 1 is the same. If I go option 2, then Saturday and Sunday will be more than 5, and this is more useful. So I can use more than 5 to change this one to rest, and then the rest is workday. Okay, go with that. This will be W, then week, day W with 2, got number more than 5. So if it's more than 5, I will go with rest. Did not work. So it's match here. And now I have 2 arrays together. So now I don't have to do broadcasting. I can just stack here because it's the same site. So this one be a stack with W. Got this. So this is another way. And then the rest is I only want another 8 day from the last day here to do V step sequence of another 8. But this one have to start from 13th of May. So I have to add with the last day here. I already have it. So I mean, I can go with L. I think I have to +1. Yeah, +1. So one way is to +1 inside. Another way is I plus outside, because sequence always start with number 1. And then if I just plus L, it's just go plus here. And then this part, many way to handle. I can go if and A. If and A, just fill with travel. Or I can do the broadcasting inside this part. Okay, this is way. Another way, if I don't do this, I do broadcasting. So if 1, 0, oh, that. Wait, something is that it's just the thing, miss bracket. Okay. What else I can do? Trouble. No. Okay. So not a good one, but I think I just do it like this. One more.
Yeah, we can do one more. I can see it's already the midnight on your side, but if you have time, you can do another one.
Okay. So
Yeah.
one more. Okay, this one. We have fruit cell with number store 1, store 2, fruit cell, fruit cell. Okay, so no broadcasting here. This one I have to go group by this rows, total, get the number, and then I have to join this part with colon and comma space. So I can go text join with 2 delimiter, colon, space, and comma, space. So with 2 delimiter here, it will just pair. So it start with colon, and then comma, colon, comma. Go that way. So get this. Then this one I have to. Okay, now we can go by row or by call, because this is only one cell. So here I can go by call. This lambda x here. Now it's only one cell. I can go like this. One cell for each value, and then I need store. So we stack this part, then transpose. Okay, quick one. Just go on. Count the word with no vowel. Okay, this one require regex. Regex. Not really good. Okay. Okay, regex test. This one, if I want to check vowel, I go with this. So this with for and. So A, E, I, O, U. To this, right? So any one vowel, it will show true. It means if no vowel, I have to go 1 minus this. And the number 1 here is no A, I, O, U here. So I can sum this part. This, right? Oh, yeah, 3. Good. 3. With all vowel, I have to check if I are all. So in this one, I have to check one by one. So this part will be 1 by 1. Good. A, E. This. Again, this is broadcasting. And then, another thing is maybe this part is I want case insensitive. So this is 1. And then if there are 5 true here, mean this is good. So I can go by row. And so all have to be true. So true here, and then sum. Here. So this one is require different calculation, so have to do separately. Okay. I think, let's see. Okay, no problem. So I think that should be for today. That's it for today.
Yeah, thank you. I think we can continue seeing for another 1 hour. It's so interesting. But I know that is past midnight on your side, so we'll let you sleep.
Thank you.
And so the last question, as I always ask you, pre-presenter, is what tips, for people to become as good as you are? Michael, I'm going to give you a chance to, let me give Michael first of all a chance to ask a question. As you prepare to give us your last tip on what does somebody have to do to be as good as you are?
Yes, I already tell in the beginning. So here is how I practice. One question, try to solve it in many possible way as possible. So like this part, different. Now, when you know the vary of different way to solve it, now you can compare which one is the best, and then that will make you better. And then practice make perfect.
Okay. Michael, you can unmute yourself and ask a question.
Thank you, Chris. It's a wonderful presentation today. At least I've always longed for an opportunity to see Bo do one of his magics. You have done many. Sometimes it's even difficult to find some of your shows. Occasionally, I get once in a while. I also happen to watch in the Excel Super Fun, which is in a very difficult language. I have to translate sometimes to get the questions. So thank you so much, Bo, for appearance. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks. My pleasure.
Thank you. You said about practice and finding alternatives. What if you are a beginner, you don't even know where to start? At least for you, you have a dictionary or you have a vocabulary of the possible functions. Assuming I'm brand new in Excel and I've been told to do such kind of an analysis, where do I start?
Oh, that is a hard question. Actually, I don't know how to answer this one, but I
How did you
I
start? Because
start.
I'm very sure you there was a time you didn't know an Excel function. How did
Yeah,
you build up your vocabulary of Excel functions?
I start by different. Excel is fun. I start with learning on his channel
Okay.
at that time. Yep, and then just like keep doing, just learn new thing every day, and then someday you get better.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for the session. I don't know whether you'll be willing to come back again because I feel there's so many more that you could have taught us. I've learned two major things from you today. Two-dimensional array broadcasting. That one I didn't know. That was good of you. And I also didn't know about the text join with two delimiters. I didn't know how that would be done, and that was a good trick to learn. Yeah.
Thank you.